Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please do subscribe and please do share. I'm Crystal. I'm here at my flat in Rochester. I'm going to go through today bit by bit. I'm not a happy bunny at all. I've just felt annoyed really, but I haven't lost my temper or got across. Security hasn't carted me off. I'll tell you why I say that. So, I told you guys that I was £40 overdrawn in the bank and I wasn't lying. My mother had given me some money yesterday. She said, treat yourself, and she gave me some money. But instead of wanting to treat myself, I wanted to put about £50–60 in my bank so that I didn't have a failed direct debit. Right? That's the whole point of today, was to go into Chatham to Barclays Bank to put money into my bank account, not take it out, put some in. So I got back into my flat after walking Max, and I had a cup of coffee, watched the Laughing Auditor's video where he was manhandled by a security staff. He was touched by a security bloke, and he didn't have a pleasant experience this morning going out at a police training academy in London. So I watched that before I left my flat. The Laughing Auditor had a live stream at 10 AM and I watched it before I left my flat, and he'd been physically touched by security staff. After watching that, I put my video camera on my phone ready to record, and but it played up. So I went out of my flats. I didn't take going out of my flats. I didn't take going out up the road. I walked straight into Rochester railway station ticket office. Right. And there was a small queue. And I was speaking to someone on the phone while I was waiting for my ticket, because I do know people. There was an Asian lady with glasses behind the ticket counter. I paid £3.80 for a return ticket from Rochester to Chatham. £3.80 for just one stop there and back. And I went up to the platform. And what happened before I got to Rochester railway station, I forgot my bank PIN number. And I thought, I know what it is now, but I forgot my PIN number, and I needed my PIN number to put money into my account. And I needed the PIN number to get bank statements. And the PIN number had gone out of my head. It does happen sometimes. It happened to my dad. When he was living with my mother and he took me down Chatham High Street, he said, I'm sorry, Ness, I've forgotten my PIN number. And I had forgotten my bloody PIN number. I went to use the ATM, and there was about 3 or 4 drunks and inebriates or drug addicts sat on the steps. One had red hair like me, in the same shape, with a ponytail tied round like I had this morning. I had a small ponytail. And there was a woman with a drunk with a cap on his head, sat with a woman with his hair like me, and another bloke. And I went to check my bank balance again, and I forgot my PIN number. It said, you've got your PIN number wrong. I then didn't take cash out. I walked past these drunks, and very nice in my face. A loud burp. You know when a man like farts and burps after his drunk drink. Well, this guy did it in my face. Burped in my face. And I thought that was disgusting. There was no need for that. He didn't burp, he burped at me. Then I walked through the tunnel towards the railway station. There was an old man in a cap, like Rupert Murdoch, coming towards me with his head down. How was I supposed to get past with about 10 people coming towards me and there was no leeway for me to get past? They was all ramroding through that tunnel like a herd of sheep at me. Still didn't have the camera on because I couldn't get it to work. Got my ticket, paid for it. The barriers were open. No security staff, no police, nobody. So I could have got attacked by drunks. And they have glass bottles, you know, because some of them have smashed them against the Rochester railway station window. No staff, no security staff, nobody. I walked through the barriers. I didn't even have to push my ticket through, and I went up to the platform and I got on the train and they was all going to the seaside. It was like a train going to Ramsgate. So there was families on that train all going to the seaside. And I just wanted to get them off at the next stop, which was Chatham. So you saw all these families with buckets and spades. And I was pissed off because this horrible drunken bloke, and I'm a woman, had belched and smelt his stench in my face. So I got into the train. I was not happy, but it didn't stop me going to Chatham. It didn't. And the first stop was Barclays Bank. No staff at the desk. No help and support at the desk. No one there. It was a total setup. Total setup. If I'd have been a bloke, I probably would have gone to the bloke, what the fuck do you think you're doing? But I didn't. I just walked past it, even though I was treated like shit and crap. State of the world today, isn't it? So, I got off at Chatham, I told you, and I walked into Barclays Bank. There was no one at the counters. A man came up to me and he said, "Can I help you?" I said, I forgot my PIN number. Can a member of staff show me how I can change my PIN number so that I can get to the cash machine? There's no staff at the tills, so if I wanted to take cash out, I couldn't. All they keep going on, have you got the Barclays app? Have you got the Barclays app? You can do this on the Barclays app. I went in there to get them to help me get into the Barclays app, and they went, "I can't help you get the Barclays app unless you've got your phone," and all this shit. And my phone didn't have internet access. There's old people out there that can't use the Barclays app. So all the counter staff have gone. You can't even get to your cash. I can't even get my cash out or put cash into my bank account because there's no staff there to do it. "Oh, you can do that on the Barclays app." "I haven't got the Barclays app." "Oh dear, we can't help you." He took me upstairs to the first floor, left me alone. No security on the first floor. He left me totally alone on this phone, and he said, "We'll get you straight through to somebody that can help you. He can help you change your PIN number." So this bloke with an Irish accent, presumably a call centre operator from Barclays, says to me, "How can I help you today?" in his Irish accent. I said, "I can't get access to my bank account because I forgot my PIN number. Can you help me, please?" "No, I can cancel your card," he said. "I can cancel your card and send you another one." I said, "It's not the Barclays, but the card number I've forgotten. It's my PIN number." So they've now cancelled my bank card, cancelled it, which I won't get a replacement right up to 3 to 5 days. And I still need to know my PIN number, right? I still need to change my PIN number because I can't remember it. So they've cancelled my bank account, my bank card. And I said, I've come into this bank and I've tried to put money in and I can't because there's no staff at the tills. I said, I don't want you penalising me because I've come all the way from Rochester to Chatham to put money into my bank to stop me being overdrawn. This is the state of the United Kingdom today. There's no staff. There's nobody working face to face. It's all online. People are still working at home. There's no one on the tills. And people are stealing. They're doing what they like. There's cars on pavements, endangering people's lives. They're driving onto the pavement and parking on the pavement. If you watch my previous video of going into Chatham, live that was, there was a taxi outside the probation office on the pavement. Why should people walk in the road when people are parking cars on pavements? And it's not in my head, I'm not mad. I filmed it. They're parking on pavements. They're parking on the pavements. I came out of the bank very upset, very unsatisfied because I didn't want to be overdrawn. I had 2 bank transactions come out of my account today, which has left me £40 overdrawn. But what will happen is the bank will be able to pay one of those bills and not the other one. So I'll pay the smaller bill, and the bigger bill, they will tell ICOSA that I haven't got enough money to pay that bill in my bank account, and I'll get a return direct debit. All because the bank no staff on the tills to help me change my PIN number. How ridiculous. And the call centre guy couldn't change it either. They cancelled my card. And now I've got to go 3 or 4 days without being able to use a bank card to pay for anything. However, because my mum helped me yesterday, and if she hadn't have helped me yesterday, then I wouldn't have had any money to pay for what I'm going to show you now. But you see how much it was a setup. It was a setup. I was meant to leave my mother's flat yesterday with no money, and then I would have tried to have gone out today with the £60 I had in my bank bag, and I wouldn't have no money, would I? It was all a setup. Trying to make out I'm a violent, aggressive person, and when I'm being provoked and burping in a woman's face. Do you think you're a gentleman if you burp in a woman's face? That's disgusting. So I managed to go into Dykeman. I managed to go into the pound shop. I managed to go into Cards Direct for some balloons because my mum had given me money yesterday, but I nearly didn't get any money at all. And how was I supposed to go, and Tesco's, yeah? I have a Tesco's delivery. That's got to be cancelled now. It's got to be cancelled because I pay by bloody card, don't I? I pay by card. So it looks like on Thursday I'm going to have to go to Tesco's to do my shopping myself and come home in a taxi. Because they've cancelled my card when all I wanted them to do was tell me what my PIN number was. So now I've physically got to go out Thursday, Friday or Saturday to Tesco's in Charles Street, Strood, by taxi. So I'm just going to show you what I got in Cards Direct, guys. The Co-op's not restocked the Jelly Babies. So I got 2 bags of Jelly Babies, 50p cheaper in Cards Direct. They sell Jelly Babies in Cards Direct, Chatham. Sell sweets in the card shop. I also got, these are $2.99 because they're metallic balloons. They're metallic ones. So you've got like 3 types of gold balloon here. $2.99 for 6 metallic balloons. Oh, I don't believe it. So I've only got 5 balloons here. It's supposed to be $2.99 for 6. So I've got 5 metallic balloons, blue, silver, 3 versions of gold, and we've also got just for $1.99 you get a variety of colours of latex balloons. So we've got orange, 2 types of orange, yellow, 2 types of green, and a red. So we've got some things. As the lady in Cards Direct can't count, but never mind. Let me see what my video footage is like. I think we might have enough to show you what I got in Dykeman. Now these were brilliant value. This is all because my mum gave me some money yesterday, guys. This hasn't come out of my bank account. Venice Street and Sportwear, size 40. These were $29.99. $29.99 because there was a 75% promotional offer. I've got these for about just under £8. So these size 40 trainer were £30 and I got them for about $7.49. 40 ladies trainers because they were in the ladies section. So I got those. And a Skechers ladies handbag. Skechers handbag. Little like puffer jacket, isn't it? Made into a handbag. I think that's really cute. A little Skechers handbag there from Dykeman. And I'll show you the other things in another video. But I had to fight my way through thugs, addicts with no police or community service, community support workers on duty. So I was fed to the lions today, you could say. I was fed to the lions. But I'm not in prison and I've come back intact, not scratched or my hair pulled out. Savages, especially in Sainsbury's. Because I went into Sainsbury's as well. I was treated like shit. And what was laughing at me, I don't know what the people that were actually laughing needed to look in the mirror at themselves, to be quite honest, to be fair. They were laughing and making a mockery and fun out of me, and they really needed to look into the mirror themselves. They're actually so blind, they think they're so perfect, taking the piss out of me. Really? And do you know what? I've still got that £10 to come off that scratch card. And I'm not stupid, you see. I keep money indoors for emergencies. So that attempt to make me look like a right nana. Didn't work, did it? It didn't work at all. And I wasn't wearing a baseball cap either. I'd been getting messages off a flirt finder whilst I was walking down Chatham High Street, by the way. I could have got attacked. I could have got run over. I could have been hurt quite badly. Purposely not putting police and security staff on duty so that these savages can attack me. Thank you very much. See you later.